In today's video, we're going to be going over one of my favorite trading filters to use, and that is the 10, 20, 30 method. It is extremely effective, and I'm going to be showing you guys the extra alternative versions of it as well to help you guys make a lot of coins fast. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. And without further ado, let's get into it. So guys, as I was saying, this is one of my most effective, most fun bidding filters that you guys can do. And it is, yes, it is that. It is a bidding filter, and it is a great way to make a lot of coins really fast without really having to do too much. Now, before we get into it, I do recommend that you guys kind of choose to do this filter more closer to, nighttime when, the FIFA market's dead, EU sleeping. I highly recommend doing this about 10, 11 o'clock US time, which is like 3 or 4 a.m. UK time. But you guys can do this whenever. You'll still be able to find deals and stuff like that. It's just a little bit harder to win some of the stuff on bid because we all know how bidding wars go and all that good stuff. So guys, the actual filter you guys are going to be doing, I'll show you how to do it. You're going to set your min price to 10K, your max price to 20K, and then your min buy now to 30K, hence the 10, 20, 30 method. And what you guys just will do is search on the market and you'll find a bunch of cards that pop up. Now, this method does kind of require you to know a few prices, so you can find which cards are a little bit cheaper. Now, this method is obviously going to be a little more effective as we get, closer to a full launch. What this method does is it finds cards that are on bid. So for example, Ter Stegen. We obviously know he's not selling for 11K. He sells for, 25K or whatever his price is right now. So what this filter allows us to do is find cards like this. It's finding cards that go for, 25, 30K or more and are on bid for a lower amount of coins. So with Ter Stegen, we can obviously start trying to enter the bid. Now, again, I don't know exactly how high we're going to go. I don't like to do bidding wars. This is being recorded in the middle of a day, so there is going to be a few people that see this, of course. But what we can do is, again, kind of just push that bid up and we can kind of watch it. And someone threw it up at 22K, so we're probably just going to hop out of it. There's a lot of bidders, it seems, on this card. But this is what the filter kind of enables. It enables you to find these kind of deals, and you'll be able to kind of try and win it on bid and hopefully make some coins off of it. So kind of moving on to a couple few pages, again, we'll kind of look to see. I know there's sometimes a few Jetgos who pop up at minimum and you're able to just throw a bid on them. It's a really nice method to do, guys. Right here we have a nice Trent. We know Trent sells for a little over 20K. This one is about at like 15, 16K we can put a bid on him for. And what we try to do is win that bid for a few K lower than his normal price, so we can list them up for some profit, of course. So what is this filter? How are cards popping up? As I said, the reason why we put the min buy now to 30K is it finds any cards who are over 30K in value. And then with the two bids, we find anybody that has a bid in between 10 and 20K. This allows us to try and find some cards that are just, a little bit too low on the bid, and we can maybe try to go in a bidding war and try to win it, of course. Now, of course, bidding is a little bit difficult to do on this game because, of course, there's always the bidding war stuff. And as I said, it is better at night because there is less competition. So another way you guys can kind of do this is you can really do this in any multiple. So you can do the 5, 10, 15. You can do 2, 4, 6 or 4, 8, 12. It doesn't really matter as long as you kind of keep a premises and you're kind of just watching prices to see them, what they're at. Now, the thing I like about the 10, 20, 30 method is it's very good and it's much more effective when we're more into the game. What I like to do last year was the 10, 20, 30 method with special cards. When we had a few Team of the Weeks in the store and, we had all the special cards from promos, it makes it so much easier to find deals because there's so many different cards. However, you can still do it early on with the gold cards. And of course, as you have more and more coins, you can actually switch this to the 20, 40, 60 method, in which it's the same kind of premises. It's not as effective early on, but you would find cards that are, maybe a little bit too low. Now I have the special filter on, so only SAR is in his price range, but you'd be able to find cards, kind of within that, percentage, and you're able to kind of just throw some bids on them. And maybe you guys would do that. There's a few golds that, you could probably find within this kind of price range, and you can just try and win them on bid and hope for the best, I guess. But as I said, it's a really, really simple and effective method to do. If you do it at night, there's no competition. You're able to win a ton of bids. Now, I don't really have any bidding tips aside from, just try to keep your cool when someone bids back at you, I guess. I don't know. But as far as selling goes, of course, you always want to sell at their market price, a little bit over. If you guys are bidding, make sure you leave room for tax. With the 20, 40, 60 method, you need to make sure you're winning these bids kind of bigger. It's why I recommend staying at the 10, 20, 30, or even a little bit lower, because there's not as much tax and you can make more profit that way. And it might just be easier to do this early on into the game. Of course, as the game progresses, the method gets easier and way more effective as we go on. And with that being said, I mean, that'll wrap up the video. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a thumbs up on it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And again, thank you guys all for the recent support. You guys are much, much appreciated. And until next time, peace.